Here it is. Bloomberg. Here it is. One of the reasons I've said that you shouldn't make Donald Trump being racist your main talking point. Racist can be worked with, depending on the objective. Like when the president is racist. Some compromises got to be made. One of the reasons why I wouldn't be too concerned about Bloomberg is that the Democratic Party has a high level of diversity that the Republican Party don't have. So they'd be able to hold Bloomberg in relative check. He wouldn't be able to get away as much racism as if he became the Republican Party's president. But here it is. The entrance of Bloomberg is the same thing that I've said about gentrification. Now, we could say gentrification is racism, but, that's not really, that's really not the way to look at it if you have a problem with gentrification. I've said that gentrification is what happens when somebody values what you have more than you do. Saying it's racist is just too easy to say. That's not a real look at what the problem is. What do you value is a real look at it. Now, one of the points I've made over and over, I'll make it again here. A clip I've played maybe 5 times. I'll break the clip into 3 parts instead of just playing it straight through. Who you're going to be hearing is a lady named Dr. Laura. She's basically the female Rush Limbaugh. Twice I played this clip even before Trump was elected. And the point was then, as it's going to be right now.
Aid, welcome to the program.
Hi, Dr. Laura.
Hi.
I'm having an issue with my husband where I'm starting to grow very resentful of him. I'm black and he's white. We've been around some of his friends and family members who make racist comments as if I'm not there or if I'm not black. And my husband ignores those comments, and it hurts my feelings.
Grinding the tip off the sword with the overusage of the race card. You take the sting out of it. And I said that one day those cries of racism will fall on deaf ears. This is what I've said over and over when I played the Dr. Laura.
And my husband ignores those comments, and it hurts my feelings. And he just acts like he didn't.
Can you give me an example of a racist comment? Because sometimes people are hypersensitive.
Okay, last night, good example. We had a neighbor come over, and this neighbor, every time he comes over, it's always a black comment. It's, oh, well, how do you black people like doing this, and do black people really like doing that? And for a long time, I would ignore it. But last night, I got to the point.
I've said that for decades, instead of creating a weapon that black people can depend on, you have people reliant on the reaction of white people when you yell racism. A weapon like a tight-knit group of people that can command effective boycotts. No, you have, he's racist, she's racist, that's racist. That's dependent on white people's reaction.
And for a long time, I would ignore it. But last night, I got to the point
I don't think that's racist.
Well, the stereotype.
I don't think that's racist. Okay. All right. Chip on your shoulder. I can't do much about that. Yeah, I think you have too much sensitivity
it's okay to say nigger.
And not enough sense of humor. Oh, it depends how it's said. Can't do much about that.
I can't believe someone like you is on the radio spewing out the nigger word, and I hope everybody
I didn't spew out the nigger word.
Nigger.
Right. I said that's what you hear.
Heard it.
Yes, they did.
I hope everybody heard it. So what
they did, and I'll say it again. Nigger is what you hear on HB. Why don't you let me finish a sentence?
Okay.
Don't take things out of context. Don't double NAACP me. Leave them in context.
Means, and I know it came from a white person, and I know the white person made it bad.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can't have this argument.
Dependent on white people's reaction, like firing somebody who dropped the N-bomb, maybe coming on TV and apologizing, or some minuscule, futile, and fruitless remedy like sensitivity training for a police department that just shot 4,000 rounds into an unarmed grandmother in her own home. Heard how dismissive Dr. Laura was? I've said Dr. Laura will be here soon. Her attitude will be the climate of America. No more being apologetic. Has not the nation of voters spoken already? Yeah, they did. And what did the nation say in 2016? The nation said they don't give a fuck that Trump is racist. But people still have not learned. Still wanting to have racism on the front. When the nation has spoken already. The nation does not care that Trump is racist. And I'm not just talking about Trump's voter base. I'm mostly talking about the people who are indifferent about who the president is. They didn't care either and spoke louder than the voters by not showing up. And no, not showing up isn't a demonstration of power. It's a demonstration of not giving a damn. So the real question should be, not if Bloomberg is racist, but the real question should be if he'd be worse than Trump. My answer is no. The country already said that they don't care about who's racist. So the question is, can Trump be voted out? And I see the ones who are supposed to be opposing Trump helping him by not focusing on the big picture, which is voting him out. Bloomberg is racist. That's not going to hurt Trump. It'll help him. Bloomberg's racism or him being racist might enable him to collect that vote from racists who don't like Trump either.